that kombu, this is what it looks like when it's done.
So
I cut both sides, and then the flavor will come out more.
And what did you call that again?
Kombu, yeah.
It's dried over there.
K-O-M-B-U. And then you take some of the rice. I could have added a little more water because it's looking slightly drier than I'm used to. But
Slightly
if you do
stickier,
it
more water.
in large batches, it will make it a little drier. So, okay, so I'll take about that much. You do it in smaller batches. So
Put some of the sweet stuff.
you use your shamoji, which is this rice paddle, and you pour it over the top, never directly into the rice. That way it will spread out a little more efficiently. And then you want to keep stirring the rice with this in it so that it will get sticky and be the proper consistency. And you want to make sure that the vinegar gets into all of the rice. And also, if you're using fish and the fish has anything that's dangerous in it, the vinegar will help.
Did you by any chance clean the starch out of the rice before for this?
Yes, I washed it 3 times.
Right.
You know this stuff.
Yep. My friend washes about 7 times. But she
That's
also
a very
has,
biblical number, see?
Yeah. She has a little OCD too. So.
Okay.
A good rule of thumb is just to wash it until the liquid that you're using to wash it, the water, becomes more clear.
Oh, okay. Yep. But if you wash it too much, like my friend does, that's about 7 times, you've already gotten rid of some of the nutritious.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
So it's so that's why I said somewhat clear. I didn't say clear.
Right, yes, a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you're mixing it, you want to look for little round bits of rice that are not mixed yet, and then you kind of go in a circle like this till it's cooled down just enough where it's safe to touch.
That's probably an important step.
Yeah.
You don't want to burn your fingers.
And you're doing this by taste then?
Yeah.
What do you want to taste when you're tasting it?
I like more vinegar, and Mark said he does not like as much. So I'm going off of what I've tasted in Japan. Is like usually it's a lot more vinegar in Japan.
Yeah, and for good reasons.
Yeah.
I thought it needed more vinegar. That's why I added some to mine.
Good. Okay. So that. Okay. Okay. So now you take your seaweed, and the seaweed has two sides to it. The shiny side you keep on the bottom, and the side that's rough you keep on the top. You'll notice there's lines across here, and that's where you're supposed to cut. Sorry, that's where you're supposed to cut the sushi after you're done. You put that on your thing here, and then.
What? No Japanese name? It's just a thingy.
Bamboo sticks.
Thingy.
Your roller thingy. Okay.
You want to make sure as you're spreading it out, it's supposed to look like clouds. Is what I was told. Sorry.
Clouds.
Yeah, and you shouldn't be able to see through the clouds. You should have a thick
So
layer
like
of
Seattle
clouds.
clouds.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
you can't see through.
Like, if I did this the wrong way, you'll notice right in here, there's areas you can still see through. So as you're laying it down, you want to make sure that's covered. You go all the way to the edge on most of these areas, but you save a line right here, and when you're rolling it, that's going to be
Your stick 'em to 'em line.
Ceiling.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So,
Thank you for doing this, Marcia. This
Yeah.
is cool.
now you take your mayonnaise, very Japanese.
Is Miracle Whip
Miracle
okay?
Whip, yeah. And
Or because I would use mayonnaise. I don't like Miracle Whip.
And then you go like this and make a nice. I'm gonna add a little more there. Okay. Not quite how I want it.
Japanese
to look,
mayonnaise.
but- Okay. And gomashio is like sesame seeds and a little salt, and it has some kombu also.
And what? How does that spelled?
G-O-M-A-S-H-U.
Gomasio.
Okay, thank you.
That was a good guess.
Now you're gonna want to put your different ingredients. So I like to put the crab meat first. Usually, if you get the stick kind, you cut it in half. So then you lay it out like that. Make sure it's kind of sticking to the mayonnaise, which keeps it in place. Then with your avocado, you want to slice it really thin These are probably thicker than they should be, but oh well.
It's more California than me.
Yeah,
than
yeah.
me.
We'll give everybody a hearty helping there. And then you take your avocado and gingerly place it on the roll.
So you said you put ginger in it?
No, no.
I'm just
So,
teasing
yeah.
you.
Oh, so mean. So lay that right directly on the mayonnaise, so that it'll stay in place. You also want to consider how you're laying it on there, because when you put the like the cucumber, the line will show up on the outside, so you want to make sure that the line from the outside of the avocado is a different direction from the line of the cucumber, if that makes sense.
So you can
So
tell more fun.
from the side, it'll look, you'll see a different, yeah. And I usually like to add the stuff in the middles, but okay. So now,
You mean all of your ingredients you like to add more in the middle of the rice?
well, like I have the pieces here, and a lot of times they'll do it like this, so they line up directly.
Oh, I see.
But I hate having stuff hanging out. But
Oh.
that's just me.
Oh,
Um,
that's your
when
OCD,
you-
right?
Yeah, that's my OCD.
When did you put the fish flavor in?
The fish flavor goes into the rice.
It was in the rice
before,
when before you
beforehand,
cooked it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now you want to hold this part in as
This is what she's good at.
as you're rolling it, and then on the outside you press. When you press, you want to make sure you're not pressing too hard, because you will mush the rice, which is never a good thing. And then
Did you put saran wrap over top of the bamboo?
yes, I
To
did,
make it
because
not stick
otherwise
as
the
much?
rice will stick to it, and this way you can do more of the rolls without having to stop and clean it in between.
Ah.
Now, if you've done it right, it should be like that. I like to hold it in place, and then you kind of gently press so that the rice is firm but not overly firm. And then you're done. And then you can
Slice
take
it from
this. Yep. Pardon me.
there.
And you want to make sure that your knife is like damp but not wet. And most of the chefs will have like a cloth with them. So you find like the center. And one of the tricks for when you're cutting it, I
Oh, you
just
started the
did
center. I would
that
have
wrong,
started
but
the edge.
when you're cutting it, you want to make sure that you match the. Sorry, I should have done that without that. Match the sides so that every cut is going to be the same length,
Right.
and then between cuts, depending on what kind of knife you're using, you'll want to make sure to
You have to
clean this off so it doesn't stick to your.
Because it has starch buildup from the rice itself,
Exactly.
and it sticks to the knife. And as it sticks to the knife, and then you pull it up, it dries so quickly that when you come down for your next stroke, it'll
Do you want to
actually
put those on here
cause
just
more
where the others
problems.
are?
Sure. And
Does that make
That way
sense?
There
have
you
a
go.
spot to-
and
Wow.
that's it.
Awesome.
There you go.
Thank you.
And this is concluded. The cooking demonstration of how to make sushi by, state your name,
Marcia Dukes.
Barsha Dukes.
That'll be on YouTube and,
Yep.
you know, demonetized and million views.
Thank you very much and have a nice day.